Hello YouTube, Byron at Splitting Slices. Welcome back to the Knife Channel. Today is Thursday, June 19th, 2025, and that means it's time to do a Thankful Thursday video. So I would like to go ahead and thank Dave up at the Singing Toad Knives, Gears, and Outdoors channel up in Ontario, Canada, for starting and promoting the Thankful Thursday series. Now, as I understand it, Dave's thinking about quitting his channel, kind of running out of things to talk about and content, maybe a little burnout. Dave, while I've always enjoyed your content, I also understand that feeling. It's hit me a couple times, so I'm fully supporting whatever decision you make, but I sure hope we see you in the knife community. You attend lives and check out and comment on our channels. We sure do wish you stick with us. So, Dave, thanks again for the series, and best of luck, whatever your decision is about YouTube. All right, let's talk about what you see here in front of you, in front of me. These are all gifts from my buddy Chris, better known as Radio Geek Blades. Now, Chris is in the automotive electronics industry, has worked and lived up in Michigan for many years, ran a YouTube channel for several years on ham radio operation, but just like Dave is recently, he got burnt out on content. And he decided to make a switch, and he thought he'd go ahead and start creating content on his second love, which is knives. And so for about the last year and a half, Chris has been producing content. Go check out his slip joint channel. He features a lot of case and Rough Ryder knives, and occasionally we'll throw on a fixed blade or a gift modern folder. Just go check him out. I appreciate his content, and as a matter of fact, because I watch his content, I was lucky enough to win his 500 subscriber giveaway knife, and that's this one here. So we'll get to see that in a second, but I wanted to first thank him on all the things that he gave me other than knives. We got some channel stickers. We got 2 safety electrical stickers right here. Remember, kids, electricity will kill you. And it's got a picture of Mr. Sparky holding Bobby's back, and unfortunately is armed with a blade in both of these. So clever safety stickers. Chris, I do enjoy your sense of humor, and we talked about some other safety stickers each of us have seen in our industries. That's probably better left for another topic on another day. So thanks again for those. As well as he sent me a survival bandana, which I'll go ahead and break this open here in a couple days. But I want to thank you for all of the gifts. Again, he came down and the two of us went to Red Hill Cutlery in Radcliffe, Kentucky, and attended the Case Knives Timeless Traditions Tour event there. And we picked up some event knives. We participated in some of the raffles and giveaways. And then we went over next door and took a look at and toured the Boundary Oak Distillery, which is their next door neighbor. So had a good day, got him back by, I think, before midnight on Saturday night. So it was a great Saturday and a Friday night dinner. So Chris, thanks for coming down and spending the day with me. I did appreciate it and had a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and let's set these stickers aside. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the knives. Now, I've got 3 gift knives from Chris. We're just going to do an introductory unboxing on. I'll do videos on these in the next few weeks. The first one is this Rosecraft Blades Generation 1 Zambezi slip joint. Now, Zambezi in some vernacular means bull shark. And if we open up this blade, which is not an easy task, this little knife has one of the strongest pulls that I have in my collection. I'm going to rate this up around a 9. It is that tough. Now, it has a fuller nail nick, and you can use a nail nick or you can pinch it open, but you do have to be careful because this bull shark shaped blade is sharp. Now, for as small a knife as this is, and I think this is less, here, I'm going to set the ruler up here. We're going to take a look. If I lay this down, the Zambezi is less than 6 inches. I think it's like 5 3/4. Yeah, 5 3/4 inch long overall. Has, if you measure from the front of the bolster on this knife, it only has a 2 3/8 inch long blade. and about a 1 5/8, let's call it 1 3/4 inch long cutting edge, since it does have that little spear tip on it. So you've got a 1 3/4 inch cutting edge on a blade that the overall opening length is less than 6 inches, but because of the design of this 60/40 finger choil right here, even with my large hands, I can get my finger in that full choil and get a full 4-finger purchase on the handle. I think that is an amazing feat. For as small a knife as this is, I have got extreme control of that little 1 3/4 inch cutting edge. And it is a sharp knife, folks. This is the knife that our beloved friend, rest in peace, Randy's WSG, cut himself with on air trying to do a video, and yeah, it did not go well. So even though this is a very small knife, it has got one heck of a sharp blade. Of course, this is D2. All of their Rosecraft slip joints are made in D2 steel, or at least all of them to date. You've got that fuller nail nick, beautiful swedge, more of a spearpoint, I guess, style blade shape, minus the choil and all of the embellishments, but one heck of a sharp blade. So this is the Rosecraft Blades Zambezi, or bull shark. Beautiful integral liner, frame, and bolster design, flutes on each end of the bolsters, and a beautiful rosebud shield. Pinned construction, and those rosewood scales are to die for. Yes, that is the first knife, the Zambezi. Go ahead and stick that back in there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the second gift knife Chris brought down to me. Now, this knife, unfortunately, is out of stock at SMKW, but I did check to Chicago Knife Works tonight at the time of filming this, and they still have actually in stock and on sale this little Rough Ryder. Now, this is Rough Ryder model 2612, and it is a little modern traditional Barlow. So let's take a look at it. We have a stainless steel clip point blade with a fuller nail nick. We have a faux bolster integral frame construction. We have jigged plastic scales. We have pocket screw construction. So it's more of the modern traditional construction, like the Rosecraft blade knives, like the QSP traditional knives. This is made in China. Let's open up the blade and take a look at it. So we've got a beautiful little clip point swedged blade. I'm going to say that blade is probably around 3 inches long. Let's lay it there on the scale. So the blade length is 2.5 inches with about a 2 1/4 inch cutting edge. The overall length of the knife is 5 3/4 inches. So very similar in overall length and size to that Zambezi, just a little bit different design and modern construction. So just says a stainless steel blade, so you're probably looking at like a 5CR or a 440A type blade steel, but just a nice little pocket knife. Now, the best part of this knife is the price. This little Barlow is $10. It was $10 at SMKW, and it's currently on sale for $9.89 at Chicago Knife Works. So, if you're interested in a little fifth pocket carry or a cute little Barlow, you need a good gift knife for somebody, you want to start somebody off in getting interested in knives, boy, you can't go wrong with this little one. The RR2612 Modern Traditional Barlow. Beautiful knife. Chris, thank you very much. I happened to see this one on Big Red's channel and was thinking about purchasing it the next time I made an order at SMKW, but Chris beat me to the punch. So Chris, I really do appreciate that knife, and thanks again. Now, the third and final knife we're going to take a look at is one of Rough Ryder's 30th Anniversary Series knives, and they went ahead and released these in these beautiful tins that kind of commemorate the Rough Riders, and the 30th anniversary, which was actually in 2024, but most of these anniversary knives came out this year. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this one, which also came out this year. Comes in a nice, beautiful tin, foam padding, a plastic bag. But this is, I believe, the jackknife that they released. Now this is Rough Ryder model 2628, if anybody wants to take a look at it. But this is a jackknife. It's in a teardrop trapper type body. And let's go ahead, a beautiful Rough Ryder, pardon me, beautiful Rough Ryder shield. Let's go, excuse me folks. Let's go ahead and open this up. And there you go, beautiful spearpoint blade, quite a few fingerprints. I've had it open several times to look at it because I really do enjoy the overall design of this knife. And it's got the Rough Ryder 30th anniversary ribbon, 1994 to 2024. And what I think is really good about these series of knives is they came out in this beautiful diamond checkered or jigged handle material. It just provides a super grippy hold on these knives. And so I know they've made, I think they've released a trapper, I think they've released this jackknife, Teardrop Jack, and I think they may have even had a Barlow in this. So they had 5 or 6 knives in this series, but this is the only one I have, and I do want to thank Chris for gifting me this knife. Just a beautiful standard teardrop jackknife, the Rough Ryder 30th anniversary knife. So there you go, guys. 3 knives for Thankful Thursday, all from Chris at Radio Geek Blades. Again, Chris, thank you very much for coming down this weekend, spending Saturday with me at Red Hill Cutlery. And yeah, we've got some beautiful knives here on the table. And all of you folks, you can check these out for yourselves either at SMKW, Chicago Knife Works as far as the Rough Ryders, or you could hit any one of the Rosecraft Blades dealers. There's a list of them on the Rosecraft Blades website. Go check them out. This is Byron from Splitting Slices saying split a slice with a friend soon. And everybody, please, until my next video, have fun. Take care.